Hey, what's cooking, Jay?
Welcome back to Gunter's Kitchen. Today we're having a special treat. Master Bäcker from Austria, Walter Ratmayr. So, Walter, introduce yourself.
Ja, wie gesagt, mein Name ist Walter und ich komme aus Steyr, aus Österreich. Ich habe einen elterlichen Betrieb habe ich übernommen und den haben wir aber dann 1976 geschlossen und da habe ich dann einen anderen Job gemacht und bin seither auch Konsulent bei einer Getreidemühle in Linz, die Firma Strobel Naturmühle in Linz tätig. Wie gesagt, heute machen wir Kleingebäck und den speziellen Mohnflesserl.
So we're making little rolls, which they call Mohnflesserl, which they're like plaited white rolls with poppy seeds on top.
So, wir haben einmal 1 Kilo 20 Mehl. Ich muss mir da die Rezeptur ein bisschen anschauen, weil auswendig weiß ich das nicht mehr. 1 Kilo 24 Mehl genau.
So we've got 1.24 kilo white flour, which is baker's flour.
So, dann haben wir Salz und Hefe, das tun wir abschlemmen im Wasser.
We've got, how much is, wie viel Wasser haben wir?
Wasser haben wir 620 Gramm, 30 Grad in etwa.
Yeah, 620 ml of warm water, about 30 degrees. Then we've got 30 gram of yeast. And, wie viel Salz?
Salz haben wir 20 Gramm.
And 20 gram of salt. So we put this all together and then we mix it in the warm water just to dissolve the salt and the yeast. Yeah? So dann ist nicht, damit es aufgelöst wird.
Genau.
Ja.
Gut, und dann geben wir mit Butter und das Wasser in den Kessel.
So now all we do is we put everything together. So we put the liquid with the yeast and the salt into the flour, into the mixing bowl, and we're adding the butter. It's just 10 gram butter. And then we're putting it into the machine.
Also circa 3 Minuten langsam kneten und dann bis 7 Minuten dann schnell kneten.
So we use a dough hook, 3 minutes on slow and then 7 minutes on a little bit faster. Okay, so we just put it on slow, on number 2 on the dial of 10. And the reason why we're putting it on slow is so if you put it on fast, you're gonna have the flour everywhere. So we just let all mix in. And as soon as everything is mixed in, then we're turning it up. Now, of course, it depending on your flour. If the flour absorbs a lot of water, then you have to add extra water. Yeah? So you have to be a little bit flexible, but it has to be a nice, pliable dough. So we're just adding a bit more water because our flour, it's high protein flour. It needs more water basically. So this is the consistency you want. And it's all coming loose from the bowl. So you can see it's been running for about 7-8 minutes. And now we're going to take it out. As you can see, it comes really nicely off the hook. Yeah? And there's nothing stuck in the bowl. Good.
Nun werden wir den Teig wirken, heißt es auf Deutsch. So, Mehl.
Okay. I just put the machine away, out of your way.
Und dann bestreuen wir den Tisch und decken den Teig zu, 30 Minuten ruhen lassen.
Okay, so he just was kneading it through, shaping it. So now, put some flour on it, and now we put a towel or whatever you like, put on top of it. You can put a bowl on top of it. and we let it sit there for 30 minutes. So the dough has risen 30 minutes later. So now I just
Ja,
dann mal zusammenschlagen.
ja.
Huh?
Passt, ja, du wiegst einfach jetzt die
So now we're cutting it into 80-gram portion. 80-gram portion?
die Creme, ja. 8 Decker, sagen wir in Österreich.
8 Decke, genau. 80.
So, wir formen jetzt diesen Teig zu Kugeln
So he's just rolling it into balls. And
setzen auf die Seite. Diese Form muss wieder 30 Minuten ruhen.
so we're rolling them, putting them to the side, and let it rest for another 30 minutes. If you don't know how to roll the dough, you can always do this. You fold it in like that, into a little thing, yeah, like that, and then you go like that, yeah.
So macht's der Laie.
So yeah, that's it. Well, it's for the beginners. Probably can see the same thing on our Cornspitz when we made the Cornspitz video. It's the same thing.
So,
Okay, beautiful.
30 Minuten wieder rasten lassen.
Okay, so we let them rise for 30 minutes. The rolls have risen. So
Circa 30 Minuten hat der Teig jetzt Zeit gehabt zu ruhen. Es ist super aufgegangen und jetzt fangen wir an zu formen.
yeah, so 30 minutes we gave them. So now he's shaping them. He's rolling them out and then he's plating them. So what we're going to do is he's shaping them. I brush them, I dip them into the poppy seeds, and I'll put them on a tray.
Das ist das Mohnflesserl.
Einfach, oder? Easy. Look at this. I mean, that's how you see the expert. Now we brush them with water. And then we take them, we dip them into the poppy seeds. Like that. And then we put them on the tray.
Gleichmäßig verteilen. In die Mitte drehen, Auge durch, drehen, Auge durch.
Perfect. So what we're going to do, after this, they have to rise on the tray before we put them in the oven.
Also beim Mohn kann man ohne weiteres etwas grobes Salz hineingeben.
Yeah. It's just saying, with the poppy seeds, you mix in some coarse salt, and that gives it an extra flavor for the topping. Now, it's really up to you how much salt. Some people don't like the salt, so don't put it in. But if you don't mind, or if you love it, it's a bit more salty, just add salt to your liking.
Und aus denen machen wir einfach eine Kugel.
So now those ones, he's just going to make rolls, round rolls.
Und setzen es verkehrt weg.
And so he rolls them, like schleifen, that's what we call it. And then we just put it upside down on the tray. So when you cook them, they're all like a bit rustic, crack open on top.
Wir decken das wieder zu.
Yeah.
Und
So
lass-
look at them, perfect.
Und lassen es wieder ca. 30 Minuten rasten.
So now we just put details on top again, and we let it rise for the next 30 minutes again. They have risen. Beautiful. So now they go in the oven. We have got 220 degrees. How many minutes?
19 bis 20 Minuten.
Yeah. So 19 to 20 minutes. But what we're going to do, we check them after 15 minutes, and after 10 minutes, we're going to swap them around. Yeah?
Wasser.
Yep. we put this one down the bottom and those other two in here. And we're gonna spray the sides of the oven to create a little bit of steam, and then some down the bottom. Okay, and then we close it.
Und keine Umluft bitte.
And it's not flame forced. The rolls are out of the oven. As you can see, nicely brown on both sides and crunchy, beautiful. The same here. Nice, beautiful. Now, a little tip, don't put more than 2 trays in the oven. You still have to rotate the trays, but we put this one down the bottom and they got a bit more crusty down the bottom than on top. So just only 2 trays in the oven at a time and you'll be smashing it. Okay, as always, thank you very much, Walter.
Thank you.
Thank you for the tips and especially for the plaiting, because I had no idea how to do that.
Und wir werden das bei nächster Zeit mit einer Leberkäse verschmeißen.
Absolutely correct. So, keep your eyes open. We're making Leberkäse, Austrian specialty, which goes perfectly with those rolls. Now, as always, like, subscribe, follow us, and mention it to a friend. Gunter's Kitchen on YouTube. Bye for now.
Ciao.